We think movies were invented 100 years ago by geniuses with cameras and electricity. We think sitting in a dark room to feel terrified is a modern obsession. We are completely wrong. 30,000 years ago, there were no screens, just fire, shadows, and the monsters waiting outside. The night belonged to them. I watch you while you sleep. Humans were hunted every single day, but to survive the psychological horror of the Ice Age, our ancestors didn't just hide, they directed the first blockbuster in history. Imagine stepping into a cave in ancient France. It is pitch black. You paid your ticket by bringing a piece of meat to the tribe's artist. You sit on the cold ground. The artist steps forward with a torch. On the wall, there is a drawing of a massive beast, but it looks weird. It has 8 legs, 2 heads. A mistake? No. Ancient humans were brilliant observers. This was a visual hack. As the artist violently waves the torch back and forth, the flickering light hits the bumps and curves of the cave wall. Suddenly, the 8 legs blur together. The beast isn't a painting anymore. It's moving. It's charging right at you. This is called persistence of vision. It's the exact same optical illusion that makes modern screens work. When your brain sees slightly different images rapidly lit up, it creates fluid motion. They invented animation, but the visual hack was only part of the show. The artists didn't just show pictures, they created sound. Imagine the echo, the deep rumbling mimicking the roaring beasts. This wasn't just entertainment, this was life or death. In the brutal Ice Age, every bit of energy had a purpose. Why create art when you are starving? Because stories kept them alive. They used these early movies to safely teach children what to fear. By putting the monsters on the wall, they trapped the terror in the stone. The monster outside was a nightmare, but the monster inside the cave was knowledge. They were literally hacking the human brain, transforming panic into preparation. Fast forward thousands of years. We left the freezing caves. We built modern cities, but we never really left the darkness. We built massive structures just to sit in the dark together. Because biologically, your brain still can't tell the difference between reality and fiction. When you watch a horror movie, your heart races. Cortisol floods your veins. When a fictional dog dies on a screen, you actually cry. Your brain releases oxytocin. You are emotionally bonding with glowing pixels. Why? Because to your Ice Age brain, if you see it, it is real. There were no screens in the wild. Our survival depended on reacting instantly to visual danger. So when the lights go down in a modern theater, your primitive programming activates. You are back by the fire, surrounded by your tribe, watching the glowing wall to learn how to survive. The monsters changed, the technology changed, but the human staring at the wall is exactly the same. We don't go to the movies to escape reality. We go to safely practice feeling alive, to face the darkness together. Next time you buy a ticket, remember who you are truly paying. Welcome to the Instinct Theory.